A vibrant performer with 6 award-winning CDs and 2 children's books to his credit, musician and child development specialist Gill maintains a certain philosophy when it comes to teaching children.
My background is actually in child development. My graduate studies are from the Erickson Institute here in Chicago, and I studied play in particular. So my books and my music are really meant to be an opportunity for parents and children to play together, playfully read and playfully interact. I started off over 20 years ago doing little play groups for families with kids with special needs. If you become an observer of young children and their parents together, you start to see how much children learn when adults join in the play. And that was the focus of those play groups. And I've now noticed that in so many different contexts.
Jump up.
During this energetic Super Saturday event, Gill's Family Room Concert, Gill invites families to play together while singing, clapping, and dancing their way through an assortment of musical games.
One of the things that I've noticed is how when we as adults play with children, we actually help them learn what to listen for. So not only do they show them the motion, what people call modeling, but actually then you're going to notice parents, they kind of cue their little ones, and pretty soon the kids go, oh, the next finger. They listen for the rhymes and all of those things. So that's what we'll be doing, is playing.
More than 180 library patrons of all ages learn a thing or two while enjoying the easygoing and playful environment Gill's presentation affords.
The lessons that they learn when the adults, whether that's parents or caregivers or their teachers, play with them, if you watch, the lessons are broader, more profound really than any specific little lesson you could teach. Learning what to listen for, learning, oh, if I listen closely, I might guess the rhyme. Well, we know how that connects with the reading. Self-regulation, kids who can hold off until, oh, now we get to celebrate, right? The studies in child development say kids who can exercise that kind of self-regulation have more success in school because they are, if you think about it, what does it mean? You can sit and enjoy a book, you can regulate yourself, and all of those things are developed through play.
With nearly 3 decades of experience in the child development arena, Gill's music and books have become a staple amongst early childhood educators and librarians.
My first recording, Gill Sings the Sneezing Song and Other Contagious Tunes, is almost 20 years old now, my first recording. And then I have since put out 6 different CDs and 2 children's books over the years. My mission is really to sort of reconnect, because that's how the most profound learning takes place. To create opportunities for adults and children to, again, play together, whether that's playfully read or whether it's to playfully, physically interact, by listening to the music and regulating their movements or whatever. But it's really to make those connections, in some ways, to reconnect.